This week on my sewing journey, I've been working on a snowman quilt banner. The idea came from this magazine here, and they titled theirs Mr. Snowman. And this is what theirs look like. I did mine a little different because I needed mine to be a little smaller. So theirs was 17.5 by 28.5. And their Amish Star quilt block was 4.5. I did the 3 across, but I only did 1, 2, 3 down. So I only did 6 of those Amish Star quilt, Friendship Star quilt blocks. Now, the color they chose for the background was gray, but it did not go with what I needed for what would match the room. So I used multicolors of blue. I went for my scrap bag and pulled those out. If you wanted to do a different background, you could do a darker one. That would be pretty, be like a nighttime one. If you didn't want to do the Amish Friendship Star quilt block, you could do a moon, or you could just applique some stars on, or you could do a yellow background, like a pale yellow to represent like the sun. Or you could do like yellow and then stop it right about here and put it like a gray and then a blue at the bottom. You could do a lot with these. If you didn't like the cap, I think they were going for a baseball cap, but if you didn't like the cap, you could do a stocking cap or the top hat like Frosty has. You could also change out the bird for something else if you didn't like birds or a different style bird. There are many possibilities when you look at these pictures in the magazine and the patterns. You can alter them to what you need. Now, I haven't finished mine yet, so he doesn't have his face on or his scarf or his buttons, and I do plan on quilting it. Now, for the Amish Friendship Star block, I did do a video back in September on it, but it's a real simple block. You might want to make a chart so you know which way the background color goes for your half square triangles. So it consists of 4 half square triangles and 1 full center block being the color that you want for the star. So your first row here, you'll do the 2 backgrounds, and the background color for the half square triangle will be in the up position. On the second row, you will do the back square triangle, the half square triangle background color in the up position, the solid color, and then the background color for the last half square triangle will be in the bottom position. The last row, you're going to do similar to the first row, except for the background color is going to be on the bottom. And then you would just line them up and sew them straight across, just making sure these line up. So it's a very simple block to do. And they had 7 of them. I only have 6 on mine because, like I said, I needed mine to be smaller to fit on my quilt rack. And I plan on using this for my second border. It consists of 2 borders and then the binding. So I did the black, and then next I'll be putting the plaid, the blue plaid there instead, because that matches the room better that I'm putting this quilt in. And I will be using what they use for a quilt motif. I hope you like the idea of changing up, even if it's just slightly, changing up a magazine pattern. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, and happy sewing.